All right, y'all are live on YouTube.
All right. I'm waiting for a notification to pop up. How y'all doing, good people? Give us 1 second. Try and catch up to what we're seeing on the screen. Nope, there we go. Oh shit, my volume ain't down.
You know, we just talked about that.
Hey, so real quick, Dwayne.
Yes, sir.
That light over there by you?
Yes, sir.
Well, P might be able to do it better than you.
Yeah, we were supposed to be zoomed in and it had zoomed you out. There you go.
Okay.
Is that better, sir?
I'm waiting for the catch up. No, it takes 3 days.
It's a lot of cattiness tonight. I don't know why.
I'm on edge. I'm always on edge.
Because we're black and we're colored.
We're happy and we're singing the color.
Give me
So
a
it's
high
the happy singing part.
Oh yeah, I forgot the whole part of that song. All right, there we go. Okay, cool.
Are y'all gonna talk to the people?
Yes, I was.
Oh, shit.
Everything lined up. How y'all doing tonight? Thank you for coming back for another episode of But Why Live podcast. As you see, we're short a member. Get well soon, Sean. He's in the hospital for chronic diarrhea. Wish you well, brother.
See those $40 transactions?
Yes, catch up to you.
Yeah,
After a while.
Oh, it's
When the color turn brown, you gonna frown.
Yeah.
We have Dwayne back this week.
Hi,
He had
guys.
his bout with the transgender community. He fought that off, came back.
Yeah, they got me and jumped me, man. They told me to stop talking shit about them on the podcast.
Put some
So,
panties around your neck, right?
amongst other things.
Oh shit.
But I'm back.
Okay, all right.
You know. Yeah. I'm back. Like you said, we are down a member, a super important member, the pot stirrer of the group.
Yes.
So
Like the I don't know. You know about them old ass 80s groups. What was it? Bobby Brown?
oh, you talking about like New Edition and stuff?
If you say so.
Yeah, you said Bobby Brown. So.
Okay, there you go. I didn't know. I forgot. I thought he was
Yeah.
part of other somebody else.
Yeah.
Anyway, it don't matter.
Yeah, we're gonna be very pedestrian tonight because our controversial
Figure
third member. Yeah. So,
he'll be back next week with fresh line coke on his nose, ready to rock and roll. All
He's
right,
gonna kick your ass, man.
You said what?
He's gonna kick your ass. You're talking plenty shit.
Pause. I hope nobody get in my ass, sir. Thank you very much for that. All right, so we got some topics we want to talk about. Good people. What's up, Sean?
Better plans.
The plans. so we have an ongoing theory here. Last week we jumped on, just me and Sean, and one of our loyal day one followers, Miss Plans and Pens, did not join us, and we thought to ourselves, Dwayne isn't here, Plans and Pens
Y'all so
isn't
messy.
here. They was flirting on the last podcast, so we figured they went somewhere real, exotic, like Stone Mountain or something.
Yeah, that's real exotic.
Yeah.
Stone Mountain, Georgia.
Not to the top of the mountain, like on the side of it.
You gonna see the laser light show.
No, you ain't see all the lights. You see lasers. But yeah, so if she jumps on today, then it's our
Now-
theory. It's
Now we gotta pray for her not to jump on. That's sad. We need all the views we can get. So
when she jump on,
That
we be
sucks.
like, there she go. And look, I'm watching his phone, y'all. Make sure you don't text her.
I'm here.
There's where she at? Where you see?
Lesbian.
There she go.
In the comment.
And the theory is
busted.
She like, Dwayne, why you didn't text me earlier?
Then they know about our love.
Yeah. What's that movie? Slim and what is she called?
Oh, the new movie.
Oh,
and,
Queen and Slim.
yeah, Queen
Yeah,
and Slim.
that's what y'all is, Queen. And Slim.
Right.
I think you the queen though. All right, so
Boy, stop.
all right, so let's get to it, man. We got some good topics for tonight, y'all. Just to start out too, this is our official 10th episode. know how we made the 10 shows. Technically speaking, if you actually go look back at our videos, you'll think it's number 9. But it's not number 9. It's number 10, our infamous first live podcast got ate up by IG. So
when we come out with the DVD, the lost episodes, it'll be.
No, it was not. No, it will not. That first episode was, it was something else. So I think God Himself came down and took that away from us on purpose, which is fine, which is great. But this is our number 10 episode. So thank you guys for being here with us. All right, so let's jump to some of these topics real quick.
You sure Sean and Plans and Pens ain't got nothing going on?
Well, seeing how Sean somewhere with his wife, I don't think so. Now it could be a menage a trois thing. I don't know.
What is wrong with y'all?
I mean, they being real coy in the comments.
Yeah, I see. They just having their own topic.
Yeah.
She told Sean to feel better. Whereas me, I think with their chronic diarrhea, I don't know how you can feel any better. Just give him a lot of ointment for us. You know what?
Like some kale pectate or some
Can y'all
Pepto-Bismol.
Yeah. I mean, you can have a raw sensation, so you need some ointment to make sure.
Gentlemen.
Probably,
Oh
yeah.
my God.
To the red meat.
Right, Sean.
All right, here we go. All right, so let's jump to the first
We just
topic.
made the episode all about the comments.
Yes.
So,
Because it's funny. All right, so first topic. So I don't know if you guys saw it not on social media. Mr. Piece of shit of George Zimmerman. I don't even like calling his name out.
George Zimmerman is in the news again.
I'm trying to think of another name you can call that motherfucker, man. Because he don't deserve respect. Have his name shouted out. One thing Pete taught me a long time ago, that good publicity, bad publicity, whatever the case may be, if you give a motherfucker credit by saying name and stuff, they still get the clout for it. You know what I mean? So we'll just say
The quote is stop making stupid people famous.
yes. So we'll just call him dumbass, right? Or motherfucker. Something to that name.
I'll just call him murderer.
Okay, I like that.
Resmian said beady-eyed fool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
beady-eyed fool murderer.
I like murderer too.
Yeah,
We can call him beady-eyed murderer.
cold-blooded killer.
Yeah. The biggest gangster in the hoods. Anyway, so the murderer is apparently suing Trayvon Martin and she's suing Trayvon Martin's parents. She it's all the same thing with him. For $100 million for defamation of character, among other things.
Conspiracy.
Yeah, to me personally, as much as you hear people talk about they this and they that, I'm thoroughly just be honest with you. Surprised this nigga still walking the streets. I'm surprised he's still living, still breathing, still kicking up dust. That he's still here to do these things to his family and continue to torment and torture them through the ordeal after he killed their son. You look at news often, and you see other people in the entertainment world who leave us earlier for things that's nowhere near what this coward did. So, sometimes you look at it and I say, I don't wish death upon nobody. I'm just thoroughly surprised that, all these street thugs and gangbangers and et cetera, especially because he live in Florida, like one of the, wackiest places to live at. And he's walking around fine.
Ain't no alligator ate him.
It's something, you know what I'm saying? Like ain't no hurricane took this nigga out.
Yeah,
Nothing,
all these crazy stories, on social media and the news or whatnot that comes out of Florida. Anything that's crazy, it's like, oh, it must have came out of Florida.
Nobody
and nothing's
off
happened
bath
to him
salts,
yet.
ate his face, nothing.
Right.
Nothing.
It's
Because at the end of the day, he's still a person of color. Like no matter how much he think of himself, he's still a minority in this world. I'm surprised ain't no cop shot him by now.
well, he shot a African American, so they
True.
probably view him as a hero.
But when they see him, they don't think about that. They're still a person of color.
I'm sure they know who he is.
You know what, you might be right. He might got a whole plaque down at the police station. A whole fucking wing dedicated just to him.
I just know that African Americans die every day over buildings and blocks that they'll never own.
Nope. Over bullshit, basically. Bullshit.
Yes, over BS. People die over Twitter beefs, over regular beefs. Yeah.
You in the fucking club, crowded space, and you step on my shoes, I shoot you.
Right.
But this motherfucker gonna take out a young black thriving citizen, and he's still not only, like I said, not in the fact that he's still walking around, he's still making money. Like he's like making some bread off the fact that he killed this young man.
Well, that's the whole thing. There's like this whole thing is kind of funny because now he's got this documentary or films coming out, like about to come out right now, and now all of a sudden he's doing a lawsuit. So it's all kind of peculiar. But yeah, man. I mean, where's our energy at?
Yeah,
where's our
energy?
Where's our energy at? That's all. I want to know.
No plans paying. He's living a comfortable life. Like this son of a bitch is going on tours where people are lining up, white supremacist assholes are lining up to shake his hand, sign what the fuck ever he needs signed, and he's making money off of it. So he's living a very, very comfortable life.
Like to make money, he was selling like Confederate stuff.
Yeah, and
like Confederate paraphernalia.
Yes, he is at the KKK rallies signing bullshit. They shaking this motherfucking hand, and he's making stupid money. This documentary that Jermaine just spoke of, it's gonna make some fucking money. Cause no matter how we like it or not, the white supremacists support each other. This one thing they do.
Did you know there was a documentary made called like the Trayvon hoax?
No.
Yeah.
Say it was all fake. I mean, keyword hoax. So I'm assuming.
I haven't seen it. I'm just becoming aware of it.
Yeah.
But
I'm gonna look it up.
Yeah, it's one of those like Michael Moore type documentaries talking about the whole, you know, the big dude that be making like the conspiracy stuff, like the Bowling for Columbine and
no. I'm thinking about Jesse. I think it's Jesse.
Jesse.
You
talking about Jesse Ventura?
Yeah, that's
the old governor of Minnesota. Yeah,
that's what I'm thinking about.
No.
He be Jesse. Live, man.
No, but yeah, and I think like the whole premises of this lawsuit is that they're claiming that one of the witnesses wasn't who she claimed to be. One of the witnesses for the defense. Trayvon side's the defense, correct?
Yes.
Right.
No, they would be
okay. The defense. Okay, well, they're claiming that one of the witnesses wasn't a real witness.
It was a plant.
What they're saying is the witness that got up and said that she was Trayvon Martin's girlfriend and that she was on the phone with him when the whole incident happened, that she wasn't his girlfriend and she wasn't on the phone with him.
But you know when the whole thing came out, like when the trial stuff was going on, I had heard that they were saying, but I also saw that she testified. So
but they're saying that it's basically perjury because they said she wasn't any of that, and they said they actually the lawyer for George and somebody else said they actually have his actual girlfriend, and she was really really the person. So they're saying that witness that came in there and cried and did all this other stuff, she was basically lying.
All right, so
but my thing is too, it's like, okay, yeah, you were acquitted of everything.
Right. Yes,
you're a free man. So what's the point?
Yeah,
it's like,
man, this is my thing.
Now, technically, it's his right. His right to do it. He can do it legally, but it just doesn't make any sense. Just come from like you were you were acquitted of murder and everything else that you were charged of.
Yeah.
Dude, go on about your business.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You basically got away with murder, homie. Bye.
Ain't no basis, nigga.
But my
You
thing
did.
is, and y'all have a couple of questions from Razmia. Y'all
Yeah.
can read while I'm saying my question.
Rasmi always got a damn question.
Love quarrels. There you go.
Quarrel.
Same
My thing is to the first point about keeping that same energy and how, black men, because I'm gonna say, usually it's men that are over stimulation of testosterone or whatever, get all hostile and kill people over a little simple shit.
Right.
But even with the girlfriend thing, if you weren't the one on the phone, why the fuck would you be talking to these people?
True.
Like, why would you give them any ammo to try to discredit anything?
Are you talking
about the real girlfriend?
Yeah.
They say
this is true.
What they're saying is that they actually tried to get her to testify or whatnot, and she didn't want anything to do with it. So she went, I don't want to say into hiding, but she just tried to distance herself from it. So they brought in somebody else to play her.
Gotcha. Okay.
So the actual
girlfriend, she was on the phone.
Yeah. The actual
Gotcha.
person, yeah.
So,
but technically, that's still
perjury.
Gotcha.
Yeah, because you weren't the actual
It wasn't
person.
you.
Yeah,
I
so
got you. I got
But
you.
then too, at the end of the day, man, all this shit is because you feel like you just want to be extra for no reason. I mean,
Yeah.
everything you saying is right. Like you said, it's if that's what's accurate about the perjury piece of it, you, like P said, you open yourself up for that type of scrutiny. But at the same time, none of this shit would have been in motion if you would just, even if you call police on that boy, just call police and shut the fuck up and sit down and wait for them to come.
yeah, my thing is like we said, like
You the instigator in this whole fucking scenario.
yeah, and it's like you just can't leave well enough alone.
No, not
It's
at
like
all.
you murdered that young man.
Yes.
You got away with it.
Yes.
Go on about your business, and then you want to sue, and then you want to sue for $100 million. It's like I ain't suing for $10 million, or like you shouldn't be suing
The
it.
fact that you would even have the audacity to fuck with this boy's family.
Yes.
They basically,
beyond me.
yeah, to basically keep
fight
adding on to the
going.
misery.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I said, you terrorize them at this point.
Yeah.
They
So
can't fucking be in peace at all or try to move forward with themselves. They look up and you see your Facebook page, see somebody, I'm pretty sure people send to them all the time. You in the fucking rally clan meeting sounding, security flags and shit. Or now all of a sudden you drop a lawsuit in their lap for $100 million.
right. So it's crazy. Oh, just off the subject. Just in more current news. I don't know if anybody had heard or anything. If you even watch the news, I personally don't because
I don't
it's
either. But-
very disappointing.
But no,
But-
I'm not voting for Kanye 2020.
No, aside from that,
Oh, okay.
if you feel it in your heart, pray for the victims of another mass shooting, which is starting to become desensitized now because it's happening so much. But pray for
Which one?
the mass shooting of it was on a naval base in
I
Pensacola.
heard about
NES,
that, yeah. One
you
of
know.
the planner ladies that I follow, her husband is like stationed at their Navy base.
Yeah, and it kind of hit me too because I actually trained at that base. Like, so it's kind of crazy. So yeah, if you feel it in your heart, like pray for the victims. So
Hey, Razmia, I think it's
Why I
I
gotta
think it's
hush?
50-50, right? I think he believes that because I think that what is what prompted him to even go after Trayvon Martin and be a predator towards him and attack this boy and jump on all this kind of stuff. But I also do think the other half of it is he's looking at like protection, like when you go to prison and you try to find you a group to be with. So you say, no what, the white folks just help me. Let me go with them because if I go to this side, they're gonna kill me. You know what I mean? So I think it's half and half. And your girl said hush, Dwayne.
yeah, I seen that.
Okay, I see you hush too.
You don't want to agitate the audience.
You don't understand later. But yeah, so and she said, don't forget to mention the UPS driver. Yeah, I heard about UPS driver. I'm that one. That was trying. Yeah, you saw that too. UPS driver.
No, what happened to the UPS driver?
Where you going, bro?
Your goddamn business. Didn't I tell you that earlier?
What happened to the UPS driver?
So in some type of robbery,
They like hijacked his truck, right?
they hijacked the UPS truck,
Uh-huh.
took it on a
It
high
was a
speed
jewelry
chase.
heist or something like that. So
They-
I guess
they-
he knew
what-
what was supposed to be on the shipment.
No. It was attempted robbery at a jewelry store.
Oh, okay.
And from my understanding, right? I'm like the one I don't watch news either, but it's just bits and pieces. So attempted robbery from a jewelry store. The two guys jumped into the UPS truck driver. There was this guy's first day by himself on the truck.
Wow.
Jumped in his truck. I don't know if they killed him on sight or they shot him later on.
No, I think it happened. Like they kept him alive for a little bit.
Okay, well, they killed him on his truck. They had the police on a high-speed chase on the UPS truck and had a shootout in the middle of the highway. This is all in Florida. Once again, all in fucking Florida. But in George Zimmerman somewhere with alligators eating fucking Chick-fil-A. But
Popeye's chicken sandwich.
you feel me? But yeah, so they got into a shootout on the highway where those two got gunned down by police and another random person got killed.
Wow.
Yeah. That shit crazy, ain't it?
Yeah,
And Zimmerman's still alive.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say, and he's still alive. But that's crazy, man.
That's beyond crazy, dog. Two black guys at the end of the chase, they shot at the police, and the police shot back in the middle of the traffic. Yeah, people was like nigga, like it was so crazy. The car was still driving, like on the highway. People were still kind of like going around them and shit. They just stopped and started busting.
Dang.
I said, and they hit some. I guess they in the gunfire, they hit somebody on the highway.
Wow.
Killed that person.
Wow. All right.
Hey man, like I said, kind of like you said, all this stuff is so. Social media has put us in a position, in a place, to where this kind of stuff is desensitizing you to any type of crazy ass violent act.
Right.
Where before you see it and you'll say, "Oh man, what's going on?" To now you're like, "Oh, for real? Stroll up some more." You know what I mean? They shot like 200 rounds. Who played the police or the two black guys?
They went out with them choppers.
Rush hour traffic and the news helicopter was recording it live. Yeah, I saw that. When I saw the aftermath of it, they had to blur out the fact that I think they shot. One of the dudes was like, you know how UPS got the little door that's open? One of the dudes had him got popped quick, and I guess he was already gone. They blurred his ass out. And when everything was done, I saw the highlight, like a whole bunch of police officers standing around. I'm assuming with them two dead, it was just a big blur.
Right.
So I'm pretty sure you can find it on Ed version somewhere, but I don't want to see that.
Right.
But yeah, back to the topic though. George Zimmerman, don't know how he's still here. Don't know how he's avoiding or people are avoiding. I don't know what's going on in Florida, but people in Florida, we gotta take a look at yourself. The ones call yourself gangsters and all this kind of stuff. You gotta. I just don't understand that. What I read was police shot everybody, including the UPS guy. Oh, innocent bystander. Oh, for real? Damn. So I wonder, can you sue if the police killed them?
But no, I don't think they can.
Ongoing investigation or ongoing situation.
Why I don't think they can sue because it's like, well, he got hit by crossfire. It's not like they were they probably was aiming at him, but
they're like they all niggas.
Yeah.
Light them up.
Yeah, he part of it too. He's probably with him, but
Dude in the car. Hey, you with them? Light them up. Yeah. Like, God damn, dog. Shit. Just want to go get my damn kids.
What did I do? Yeah. You fine.
You here? You get shot too. Yeah. Tell you coming out here fucking with food.
Shoot him down. Shoot you down.
Who else wants some of these bullets?
Oh snap! But yeah, man. I mean, I don't think they could sue because he's like, well, unfortunately he got hit by a crossfire.
Why is suing the first thought? I mean, because you took him out of this world, and from my understanding, I think he had 2 kids. They ain't had their father anymore. He was the provider of the household.
Because it's all about the Benjamins. That's all anybody cares about is money. Don't nobody care about anything else but money. So that's why suing's always, Yeah. I'm thinking about going in the supermarket after this podcast and just falling down and saying it's a wet spot.
my neck in my back.
Yeah.
I settle right here for $4 in a bag of Doritos.
Yeah.
Get your hands out.
I'll settle for a job. I need to work.
Please hire me. Yeah. I gotta get the boogers right
I'll settle
now.
for an interview.
Sure enough, money won't bring them back. But money damn sure can help subsidize or can help level out the loss of your income that you have. And this is what I'm saying. At the end of the day, right? We talking about a figure here in the household. So if he's bringing in, doing what most men do, well, half the men do, is being a provider for the household, and now he's deceased, and seeing how he had just got that job not too long ago, we don't know what his insurance policy and things looking like. So that family now left with that burden of trying to figure that thing out.
Right.
Yeah, like I said, we're not trying to replace the father. We're just trying to ease another burden on the family. They already have to deal with the fact that their father is gone forever. Now you got to deal with the financial side of it as well.
It's like, how are you typing and answering your own questions?
Yeah.
I'm sitting here looking at it, I'm like, hold on, why are you answering your own question?
Oh, this is good. Yeah.
It's like, we don't need views that bad. Come on.
Come on, bro.
I said, like, why is he typing and then answering his own damn question? Like, you crazy, motherfucker?
Like, you don't see me typing that?
Yeah, and I'm like, I don't see him typing shit.
On?
Yeah. Like, I need to get up out of here.
It is, because I don't even know what the hell she's talking about.
Expeditiously, yes.
Yeah, you feel me?
She's using big words expeditiously.
Yes. Fake T.I. Everybody graduated from Doug when you use big ass words. Anyhow, let's go on to the next subject, man. The next subject, guys and ladies.
Our subject, guys, in here, as you can tell,
Yeah.
Sean.
All right, so
Bailed on us. No, just fine.
how do you present? All right, so the question is, right? If you present yourself to us to the opposite sex or the same sex, however you float your boat, in a manner, in a certain type of manner, and that person comes at you in that manner that you presenting yourself in, and you get upset about it, do that make sense?
No, it doesn't.
Like you get upset because you out here flashing money, saying I got this, I got that, fuck me, I'm rich, you know what I mean, all this kind of stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
And when you put yourself in that viewpoint, you're gonna attract that type of person, right?
A gold digger? Is that what you're talking about?
I'm not even gonna say. I don't even like saying gold digger. I'm gonna say opportunistic woman,
Right.
maybe man. Like I said, depending on how you float your boat. But if you're in a situation where you out here flashing money, saying what you got, saying how much you got, you're not asking, but you're attracting that type of audience.
Okay.
So when you attract what you ask, what you're putting out here in the world, and they come to you, because what you put out here will come back to you, right? And they come to you, and you say shit to them like, they ask you, let's say this random thing. You gonna buy me these shoes? You ain't come with your own money, man. You broke. Why you come ask me for something? You the one said you the baller. You know what I'm saying? Like, you put yourself out here in that light. That makes sense?
Okay.
Yeah, that's it. Do it make sense for you to get upset about that? If that's what you portraying out here to everybody.
Basically, if somebody calls your bluff,
Basically.
should you get upset about it?
Yeah.
I mean, you can get upset about anything.
True enough.
You probably shouldn't.
Yeah. It's like,
But if you portray yourself in a certain light, and when you get that feedback that you obviously not wanting, then what can you say?
yeah. I mean, that's what it's like. This is gonna sound sexist, but it is what it is. It's
Right.
kind of like when you see a person on IG or something, a young lady,
Mm-hmm.
and the young lady's twerking half naked,
Right.
and she's presenting herself in a manner, right, that's gonna attract probably perverts and other such type men, right?
Right. Women too.
Yes, and women too. You're correct.
Right.
They jump in your DM. What's up? What's going on?
Or make comments in
Yes.
public. It'll make
Yes,
comments. Yes.
And you go on a rant. Stop putting stuff in my DM. I don't want to mess with y'all. Something. Like, hold up, Chief. Hold on, Chief. You the one out here shaking ass half naked on social media.
Right.
Well, you thought you was gonna try.
Right.
You got 1.2 million followers. Man, they ain't here because they want to hear you talk.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Like, dude, like, are you serious?
Yeah.
It's almost like you. It's like. It's gonna sound sensitive too, but
Speak your truth, brother. Speak your truth.
It's like if
Hashtag me too.
Yes.
Go with it.
If a woman talk to you topless, if you a heterosexual male, you're probably gonna look at them titties.
Right.
Probably not her eyes, but her titties. You like this.
Right.
And she's like, I'm more than titties. Look at me in my face, motherfucker. You came over with your titties out.
Right.
What you thought I was gonna fucking do?
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
You get up, you got nerve. I've seen people get real live, like upset with you, like, don't look at me. And folks be like, what the you came in half naked.
Right.
I have eyeballs.
Right.
I ain't touch you. I ain't, telling that to you. But you gonna get upset because you one came in here with no clothes on.
So it's basically sound like you asking for it type of conversation.
And I don't want
Look what you wearing. You asking for
that's what I
it.
didn't want to say.
But that's what you're saying.
But in a sense,
That's
it
exactly what
kinda
you're
works
saying.
that way, though. So what are these people saying? I think they going in the comments about to themselves, though.
Yeah. I mean, it depends on the parties involved. I mean, I would hope that the person, like you saying, that's scantily clad,
Yeah.
I would hope that they would have, the fortitude to just not get upset, just to know that, well, I'm presenting myself in a certain way, so I'm going to get certain feedback.
Yes.
And I would hope that the people that's shooting their shot would have some type of respect, but it don't happen like that.
True. But I mean, but if you present yourself in the manner of I ain't a hoe. And when I say a hoe, I'm not speaking just women, men, women, and others, right? But I'm not a hoe, or I'm not easy, or you know what I'm saying. You can't just you don't have a great chance of getting at me just because.
Mm-hmm.
If you present yourself in a manner that's more, I guess presentable and respectable and all that kind of good shit, those type of people you will attract.
I would hope that people would be able to just that they would just let it roll off their back, because controversy sells.
True enough.
And like you said, like if you fully dress, you're not gonna have 500,000 followers.
Not at all.
You might have 1,000.
Shit, and me, you gonna have 20.
Well,
You want let you go on your IG, reading books and shit.
right.
See how many motherfuckers gonna follow your book reading ass.
You will attract people that like books.
Yes, but that's the thing though, right? Those 20 people that read books like you read books, guess what they gonna do? They're not gonna hit your DM and say, "Hey, shout out, here go my dick." You get what I'm saying?
Oh,
I feel like
Hey,
y'all
shout, you
have
wanna
time-
fuck something?
I'm back now. I feel like y'all have.
Oh,
Where you
boy.
was at?
Don't worry about where I was at. I feel like y'all have turned
Were you
this conversation.
jacking off?
Maybe. As my right as a woman, I feel like y'all have turned this conversation.
Women can't jack off, can you?
Sure, if you want to. They say the clitoris is just a small penis.
But who the fuck? How you?
And you enjoy it, so what does that say about you? But this conversation's going left. Anyway,
I enjoy
that's right.
it.
the clitoris.
To the left, to the.
I mean, who don't? It's fun.
Okay. But it's just.
Oh,
it's-
so
it's
you
just
trying to
a
say
form-
So what about if you showing your clitoris on IG?
You gonna get depending on how it looks.
You gonna get that response right there. I enjoy the clitoris.
Yeah. Yeah.
But no, my thing is y'all have focused this conversation. Y'all have focused this conversation on women. The original video was a man.
I didn't say that.
It was a man who was.
I
whoever
specifically
the rapper
said-
is, you said. Let me talk now. Let me talk.
I don't
Y'all
think
heard y'all from
I don't think he'll
Let
rap.
Cody talk.
I think he'll sing. Yeah.
It's an
Whoever
inside
it
joke.
is, it was a man who was in an interview with Joe Budden or some shit like that.
Some shit.
And he had on a bunch of jewelry, name brand clothes or something, something. And he said something to the effect about, if women come at him like wanting money or asking him to buy them something or something, he's like, well, damn, you can't buy it for yourself. Like, I thought you were good or whatever. Why you can't buy your own shit? Why I gotta buy it? But if a woman doesn't approach him like that, then he doesn't respond in that way. Mm-hmm. So basically, he don't try to play you out like you're a gold digger if you don't come at him asking him for stuff. But if you're flashing all the material possessions that you have, yes, that is the image that you are presenting. You present yourself as a trick. How do you get upset with a woman if your way of attempting to attract me is by showing me all your money? And I said, oh, so this is like show and share. You're going to show me and then you're going to give me some. Mm-hmm. But you get upset about that? But that's what you lead him with.
Well, maybe he could just be using it as an icebreaker.
How or an icebreaker?
Well, not necessarily an icebreaker, but as, like you said, as... Yeah. Okay, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying.
And by the way, I didn't say we didn't specify women. I purposely said women, men, or other.
Yes, Tory Lanez. Thank you, multiple times, right?
I said that. Yeah, I did say that. Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't hear that
because you don't listen.
Okay.
But yeah, you're right. You're right.
Y'all get on my nerves.
You're right.
I mean, I already said that you can't. I don't see how you get upset about it. You are putting out the energy that you put out there is what you're gonna attract. Right. You get it back. You can't sit here and get mad about the fact that this woman saw you in this light. Mm-hmm. This person saw you in this light. This man saw you out here flashing stuff in the gay club, and you know what I'm saying, all that kind of stuff, right? Mm-hmm. So guess what? You look like a trick. So you finna get tricked. It happens.
Yeah, I agree with you, Razmia. Most men do think that women just want their money, even when they ain't got none. I really don't understand that shit. But I think it's the same thing with women, though. A lot of women just assume that men just want sex. Yeah. Nobody should come into it with those assumptions. However, if what you put out there to attract people, yes, and then they want that, or they're assuming that they're going to get that, you can't really be mad at that. If I'm on IG reading books and you come at me and want to read a book, that's what I expect. You can't. If I'm on IG flashing ass or cash, and that's what you come at me for, yes, I can't really get mad at that. You can't. I can turn it down, but I can't get mad at it. I can't be offended because you came at me wanting some ass.
You know, it's so funny though. If you was on IG reading books and you attract motherfucker reading books, and they come at you in your DM, hey, I got a good book for you to read. Don't you come at me like that. The fuck you talking about? You out here, you reading books. What the fuck's wrong with you? Like
who reads books anymore?
Yeah, you put in that context. You like, oh shit.
Actually getting ready to read a book.
Y'all like dinosaurs. Reading books is like Stone Age.
Have you seen the previews for it? The Brian Stevenson story, Just Mercy.
You seen the Brian Stevenson story?
You talking about the football?
No.
Everything got to be sports.
Oh yeah, that's the one with Jamie Foxx in it, right?
Yeah.
Jamie Foxx and
I actually have this book. I have an autographed copy of it actually because I heard him speak. I heard him speak at the People of Color conference, and so I want D'Angelo and I to read the book together before we go see the movie.
That's what's up.
When the movie come out again?
January.
Do you think?
We're gonna read it together though.
Oh, so you gonna read to me like a bedtime story?
Sure.
Oh, what do you think you should?
We get through it then.
But you gotta keep your phone down and pay attention.
What do you think is better, if you see the movie first or read the book first? Because you know the books and the movies,
like they differ.
Yeah, they like differ in facts.
The movie can't go so in detail.
Yeah, or it might change things.
It's a Marvel movie, then they'll give you a 4-hour movie. Say fuck everything you talking about.
But I think it's better to read the book first, in my personal opinion.
So what?
And then D'Angelo don't read, so he had to.
That's not true. That is not true. I read Sounder before I saw the movie. I read Jumanji before I saw the movie. Don't do that. Don't do that.
You read Sounder? What was Sounder about?
The dog and the slave. Was she a slave or was she just free? I can't remember. But anyway, it's about a dog. Mm-hmm. The damn dog named Sounder. Gotcha. It was back in them days.
I've read Sounder, so I can't fact check you.
That the social studies books now deem as what do you call it now? Indentured servants. Yeah. Back in them days when we were just out here doing stuff for free because we felt like, why not help them out?
Well, there's a difference between slaves and indentured servants.
We know that, but history books in school now portray slaves as indentured servants, not slaves. You didn't know that?
I haven't been in school in about 20 years, so.
But I heard about it.
What comment did Sean make? I can't see it. Instagram must have blocked it. I mean, whatever this platform is. YouTube.
Am I lying though? That's all. That's all I see him say.
But he had to have said something before that.
He said Tory Lanez.
$40 conversation. Is that what you're talking about? Sean and his $40. D'Angelo told y'all that's why he ain't here. That $40 and got him fucked up.
No, it did not. Sean's out with his wife.
That was the narrative you were spreading.
No, I did not say that. I said Sean's out here with his wife. They at the ER. He has chronic diarrhea.
But maybe that's what we should do for the But Why Live Instagram page. No, we should. No, hell no, not read no damn books.
No, hell no.
We should get some ass shaking on the But Why Live Instagram page, and the followers will go up from 300 to 3,000 in a matter of minutes.
And we'll still get 6 people on YouTube.
Right. Well, we need to do that on YouTube page too. Make it. You gotta be over 18, and we should have like some models up here. You know.
That's how you know we old school. You used to saying, "Look, are you 18?" Who the fuck gonna say no?
Yeah, that's I always wanted that too.
Hey, for you on to this porn site, are you over 18? 14-year-old me? Fuck yeah, I am.
Yeah, it's like, what kind of firewall is that to stop anybody?
Like, it's all about honesty, motherfucker.
I'm gonna honestly get this neck.
Yeah.
But
see some titties.
That's what we need to do for YouTube, But Why Live YouTube and But Why Live Instagram page. We need to get some barely dressed females.
Well, talk to Sean.
Do I
think? Got the $4 hookup, so just when they get to shaking ass, make sure they be over there. I don't want shit flying in the air. Hit me in my nose. I ain't trying to catch nothing.
Yeah, that's how we get our followers up.
And our STDs up.
Well, that's another topic for another time. But
I'm talking about just because it's airborne now. They got super strains, everything. Shit crazy.
Maybe.
Have you seen that map?
What map?
My Metro Atlanta and the AIDS epidemic. You don't believe
that map is? They do that for every metropolitan area. I'm sure it's like that personally, but probably. I mean, but they do it to scare everybody.
But I don't think it's scaring no fucking body. I think people treat AIDS now like it's a fucking cold.
Yeah, because it's had time. Because they see Magic Johnson still alive. That's why.
They don't even know who the fuck he is. They're like, that's nigga who's got AIDS. Who's walking around his bitch still living. Yeah. Like, yeah, but he worked them $1 billion.
Yeah, he got money.
Yeah.
So,
and white people like him playing basketball.
Or it could just be a conspiracy that he even had it in the first place.
True enough. Might mean he went out with some gambling shit. He didn't want to do that, so he said he had AIDS.
My homeboy thinks it's a conspiracy.
I believe it type of shit.
Yeah.
Because Matt Johnson ain't look like he caught shit.
Good.
Cookie ain't got nothing. They still fucking, I'm assuming. Even though Cookie's low key look like a dude.
What does that have to do with anything?
I just had to put it out there.
Well, I don't know about all that, but
you know about that.
I don't know about all that.
You've seen Cookie.
I've seen some cookies.
You know, that cookie like she took somebody else's cookie on a regular basis. Anyway.
Well, anyways, yeah, man. So exactly.
You think my cookie like, goddamn, Cookie gonna be my ass. But all right, so we all in agreement, right? You probably should get upset when you put yourself out there in a certain manner that you receive that same energy back.
We need to put the But Why Live Instagram page energy out there like that.
That ain't what we're talking about.
Yeah, I'm saying. What you saying? We talking about like Instagram with the with young ladies with their extremities out.
Guys, I'll let Sean produce those episodes. Yeah. I think he can handle that.
Oh no, you gonna be here.
I ain't gotta get that.
Everybody gonna get this STDs. Yeah, you talking about? You're gonna be spread around the whole house.
Yeah. So another way is if our followers could like and subscribe to our pages on YouTube and Instagram, that'd be nice too.
True enough.
That'd be nice.
Before y'all leave here, man, comment. Y'all already comment.
Tell your friends about us.
Subscribe and slap the notification button.
That's probably the most important part is the notification because you can come to the page and look at stuff and
forget to like it. I do it all the time.
Or you could like something and that be it. Yeah. But the podcast is the core of that Instagram page.
Yeah, I mean, because at the end of the day, right? we're just average cats, just give them some real talk, our views and opinion on certain things, and in between there, we're a little funny.
Is a commercial break?
Yeah, might be. You hating on the commercial break?
We freestyling. We just going off the dome. God, see, we lost without a Sean, man.
We trying.
We want nobody to rip on.
Sean, they need you, bro.
Yeah, we need a Sean here, man. Like I said, man.
But anyhow,
he completes us.
I don't like how you did the hands like that.
That's good. That's so dry.
I feel you though, bro.
A team that burn together, learn together. Wow. Okay.
Right.
Nigga, ain't nobody trying to burn you, fam. You keep that shit to your goddamn self. Matter of fact, you can record the person that you $4 you gave that to in the back alley somewhere doing the dancing and shit, and then just put up on the IG page later. Just so that way you keep the STDs down to a very minimum of you. All right, so speaking of supporting us and all this kind of stuff, it kind of lead way right into our next conversation.
Like we begging for money, like we out there on the street with the buckets. You know,
help me.
You know how like when you be sitting at the light and then the people like be trying to get donations and stuff. That's what this feel like.
Like the firefighters with the boots.
Yeah.
The firefighter with the boots. Every time I see them, I'm like, man, fuck you, man. I called Smiles one time. Took y'all almost an hour to get. I could have been dead. Ain't no damn dollar.
I don't know.
You want the firefighters out? Man, go burn in hell. Goddamn.
We already burned when we gonna save somebody else. So nah, man. Rock with the firefighters, man.
You know the ass. You don't want to give nobody no money.
I don't.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta rock with the firefighters, man. They real heroes, man. Cause they take
you don't. All right, we call the firefighters here. I think a couple years after we moved in the house, called them here because our carbon monoxide thing went off.
Mm-hmm.
No bullshit. PM my line. It took them some bitches almost 30 plus minutes to get here. Mm-hmm. I know you probably think to yourself, well, man, that ain't that bad. It's terrible when they down the street.
I mean, it was also the middle of the night.
I don't get it. They live there.
Were going on.
They got 2 trucks over there.
You got
third call.
Now you make excuses for niggas in red trucks.
We gotta think, man. Firefighters, they do all kind of emergencies.
Right.
They respond to everything.
Right.
They respond to stuff, like medical.
Right.
Everything.
Right.
Even police calls, they respond to that.
Right.
And plus, you gotta think, man. You black, bruh.
There you go.
I mean, let's just get it out in the L.
When we called them, I was like, I got 2 white neighbors. I was hoping they'd get them here quicker. It didn't work.
But see, that's how they knew you was black, because you described your neighbors as white.
True. I should have said my fellow Caucasians.
Yeah. You should be like, hey there, guy. We got a situation here.
I was trying to let Pete talk. They were like, no, nigga, you ain't gonna fool us tonight.
So you don't got no white voice? Come on, man. You around all types of managers and decision makers, and you ain't got no kind of white voice.
Not at all, bro.
But I guess they see you, and it's like, well, what'd you go with your white voice for? We clearly see that you black, motherfucker.
Yeah. Like, nigga, we know you was a nigga. You know that, right?
Yeah.
We can see you.
We can see you. So
right. This nigga got my face.
You're not like the football.
Yeah, the football. What you mean?
that article I sent you about Lamar Jackson.
Oh yes, about him hiding football because he black.
Yeah.
This nigga. Yeah. I listened to what that dude said. What he said, it was just. I'm like, dude, how many fucking black players in the NFL? And you telling me that this motherfucker is so. First of all, he ain't the same color as football. Let's make that clear first.
What are you saying? The brown football, brown guy.
Once again, he ain't the same color as goddamn football. That's first. Second of all, only thing you seeing is his arm and his hand.
Mm-hmm.
His leg is still whatever color his fucking jersey is at the time. So they went because they were Ravens, so they either went purple or a dark color possibly, right?
It's dark colors, yeah.
But it ain't color of football still.
I'll give you one better. Guess who came to his defense?
Michael Vick.
No.
Who?
Richard Sherman.
To the white dude defense?
Mm-hmm. Man, but see, I understood what he was saying.
It should have came from him.
I understood what the white guy was saying once Richard Sherman kind of explained it.
I understand what people be saying when they be saying something.
Because you don't agree with it don't mean it's bullshit.
Yeah, you need other people's perspective on things.
Yeah, and if you sometimes you just gotta look at stuff logically, not with emotions. Cause I feel that you be looking at a lot of stuff through emotions.
Oh, I do.
And
with my emotions.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So sometimes you just gotta look through stuff with logic.
Take emotion out of it.
You can't put out a fire with another fire.
Maybe.
I don't know what planet you live on. You need water or fire extinguisher.
Or salt.
But I mean,
I have a lot of salt.
You salty ass nigga.
Salty. Mike Lowry's. But no, what he was saying was, because they played the Ravens, and he was like, what the guy was trying to say was, it's hard when they're doing like the trick plays and stuff. It's hard to see the ball. Yeah. But that's what Richard Sherman was saying. He just said it wrong.
Yeah.
But he shouldn't have made it. It basically still made it about race.
Yes.
Instead of that, Lamar Jackson's actually good.
Yes.
Because what Richard Sherman was trying to say, what Buddy was trying to say, what the Caucasian guy was trying to say was, he's got a darker colored ball with dark uniforms, and his, they ain't wearing no sleeves, and his arms are dark. And what Richard Sherman said, they were having trouble seeing the ball.
Yeah. So
and that's what the announcer was trying to point out.
Yes.
But he just put it wrong.
True.
He basically shouldn't have said because he was black that they couldn't say. He could have said everything else without that.
But it's the thing, though, right? How many? Me and you both know in a minute. But how many black quarterbacks who do that same type of play?
And that's what's making it awful too. It's like
you ain't never been brought before. This dude is good though.
Yeah.
So it's his talent along with little things that just help it out even better.
It's basically like you minimalizing this guy's talent.
You see it right first time, I think minimizing.
Whatever it is. Minimizing.
Yeah.
It's not minimalized.
I don't even think that's the word, brother.
Oh well.
It's like you trying to say mega mind, but you been fucked up a tongue twice.
Yeah. So it's like you don't hear announcers saying, "Well, Caucasian pitchers are better because the ball is white and their hands are white and you can't see the ball coming out their hand."
Yeah.
So it's just the optics of it is horrible. Because Richard Sherman was trying to kind of defend the guy. He's like, he's a good dude. I've known him for so long, and what I'm saying, he was trying to make a point, but he just made a bad point.
So you know what? Now you said that. Let me ask you a question
right. Go ahead.
You got a white friend. You got white people, right?
Does that make me racist if I know how many white friends I got? No. Just like if a white person racist, they know how many black friends they got?
They are, though.
They're racist, but black people aren't.
You can't be racist.
Okay.
So.
Right.
You got white friends.
We're bigger racist than white people.
No.
Yes, we are.
We're prejudiced, we're not racist.
Okay, I can go with that.
But anyhow, you got white friends?
Do I don't know.
P, you got white friends?
No, I have white associates.
I have white associates.
Okay.
We'll go with that. Yeah.
That's better.
I have white associations.
You have white associates, right?
Yes.
I think you need to be your friend with this question. But anyway, we'll go with associates.
That's the question. Do you have any white friends?
No. I have white people I know.
You have white associations also?
No, I have white people I know.
If you know them, then they're your associates.
Not really. I don't talk to them.
Do you work with them? You have white associates. Man, whatever, man. Come with the question. You have white associations because I know what you do. So you have white associations. What about all that crack you used to slang? That was pure white.
I still slang it.
D'Angelo Stotts, if the feds are listening. No. How'd you pay for this house? I know.
So they go, man. That's all. But no, all right. So me personally, if I have one of my white associates get into like this type of thing, like dude, the controversial or whatever, I'd be so quick to throw that motherfucker on the bus. Anything he ever said or she said that sound slightly racist, like yeah, I know him a long time. Man, that motherfucker been like this. He been saying this shit for a long time. Every time I turn around, he's always nigga this, nigga that. We get a fight every other day. They be like, what you say to me? Man, nigga, stop tripping. I hit him in his mouth. That's all. I just want to make that point.
So what about Joe? Huh? What about Joe?
I'll throw his ass in the bus in a fucking minute. Let some controversy come out. Somebody say, oh man, I just heard Joe got caught saying the N-word. Like, that's all you just not hearing that shit? Man, he been saying that shit for years. Every time I turn around, he's like, oh yeah, man, I got a little black nigga bitch. And I just make up, I make up shit.
Is it real life?
No, he just said it. He just said
I'm just throwing a little sauce.
saying it for shock value.
Yeah. Throwing a little sauce on it, that's all.
Oh man, that leads us into our next.
What comment sound like you want to make around your close friends and family?
I think she's talking about the arm thing, the arm and ball.
Oh yeah, possibly. Yeah. I can see him saying that at Thanksgiving dinner around Russ's Crackers, eating that unseasoned turkey. Dry as a bitch.
Yeah, with that potato salad with raisins in it.
No, the turkey with fucking block of cheese in the middle of that motherfucker. With Cheetos on top.
Yeah.
Dumbass shit. Anyway, so yes, bring them to our next
Where
topic.
they Jiffy mix cornbread instead of real corn. Is that well?
Great cornbread. What are we talking about?
Hey man, Sean said you his white friend.
Yeah. Far out, dude. That's gnarly.
That nigga stupid. How you come in between shits? Okay, yeah, I said football comment. So yeah, so the next part of topic of the podcast is the importance of supporting or having black businesses in your everyday activities, right? Or just in things you do every day. And I give you an example of that. Like me and P, we gotta find another one now. But our primary care physician was a black woman. Our dentist is a black man. We interact with like people who actually have something to do with our well-being. 10 times out of 10, we're gonna go black. And the reason being, I'm saying this is because don't know if anybody watched the show. Don't want to watch the show either. Watchmen with
Yeah, you told me about. I haven't watched it.
You gotta watch it, bro. Anyway, the show.
Got a lot of layers and shit going on. Bunch of sci-fi shit.
I don't need layers. I just want just
It ain't
violence.
sci-fi shit.
I just want killing and violence
It's all-
and drug slinging. That's all I want.
Ain't no drugs.
Yeah, but it's a lot of senseless violence, though,
It
isn't
ain't
it?
senseless, but it's violence.
I need senseless violence.
It is, no way. That's a lie. When it first come on, it's senseless.
Okay.
Because it recalls the Tulsa massacre, Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Tulsa, Oklahoma massacre.
Yeah, you remember Black Wall Street?
Oh, that. Okay, yeah. Okay.
Oh, that shit. With those Negroes who playing house.
Well, I thought you was talking about like something
That's
kind
how
of
you said-
recent. That's what like some kind of shooting or something.
No.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I know about that.
Yeah, so
okay.
it comes on flashback in that whole ordeal, and like you said, that's senseless violence. And them KKK niggas running around shooting black people left and right. Planes dropping bombs.
Sounds like current events.
Sound like yesterday in Stone Mountain where you and Plains Pins was at.
Right.
Anyway, so that's why y'all came back.
Right.
So the reason I bring up the show, something in the show that they talk about often in this is the fact that a lot of white supremacists, whether it's KKK leaders or members or et cetera, whomever, people who just generally hate black people or people of color, hiding behind the badge, hiding behind just different businesses, right? Whether it's your dentist, whether it's your doctor, whether it's, like I said, a police force, your mail person. Like, these people generally truly despise and hate you just because of the color of your skin. And we interact with these cats on a daily basis, and we don't know them for their true self, right? And they deem to do harm to us rather than help us, strive and live our life. So I just think it's extremely important for us to keep our circle black as much as possible. Like I said, if you need your a handyman, get a black one. You need your dentist, get a black one. Doctor, physician, get a black one. If you can go to establishment to get something to eat, go to a black-owned place. You know what I mean? Like in that pocket, in that realm, not only is it supporting our community, but it's also dealing with people that, generally shouldn't have be trying to harm you in no kind of way or fashion.
Yeah, another perspective, or I guess a similar one, but just looking at it a different way. So service providers, yes, I feel like you should do a 360 support of Black-owned businesses, all different types. But when I think of it as service providers, I definitely think of like healthcare providers, like dentists and doctors and things of that nature. Like as a woman, especially a woman that suffers with my reproductive health and fertility issues and things of that nature, I'm sure that there are areas or thought processes amongst white supremacists that would want to sterilize Black people so that they couldn't have children. Like even if you think about the whole Planned Parenthood and where that originated and things of that nature. So as a woman that's wanting to have children, going to a white doctor and not knowing what that doctor's true intentions are and relying on them and putting my life and my potential family in their hands, I just don't have the same comfort level that I once did with that. I would much rather go to a Black doctor. And people are people. I'm not saying that, but I think there is an alarming rate of medical service providers that do not have your best interest at heart. And I just feel like supporting someone that looks like me, I minimize the risk of,
like even you hear more and more now about the fact that when women go into labor, Black women go into labor,
the Black maternal death rate or whatever,
and they're knocking them off left and right, because they tell you I have pain or this and that third.
Yeah, they feel like Black people are often drug seeking, so they don't take your pain seriously and things of that nature, and a lot of people die because of it. And a lot of women during childbirth, they die because of it. And
I guarantee you, a lot of them don't look like no women. Yeah, majority of them don't look like no women. So
Serena spoke about it. Now I don't know the ethnicity of her doctor or anything like that, but she had a whole magazine spread, maybe with Vogue or one. I don't know what magazine it was with
today.
But I think she suffers with blood clots or something of that nature. And right after she
was she Jamaican?
Baby,
Is she Jamaican?
I don't know.
Or from the islands?
She's Jamaican.
I don't know. Anyway,
guess they went over everybody's head.
Because of clots, I got it.
Blood clots.
Yeah, but it's clots. But whatever.
Anyway, I've been saying blood clots for years.
Everybody says blood clot.
Yeah, I do too. That's like blood clot. Shut up.
I mean, it's bomba clot, but people say bomba clot or blood clot.
Yeah, I don't know what fucking bomba clot is. I ain't never heard that one.
Anyway, but she was just saying how after she had her daughter, she knew in her body because she's dealt with blood clots for so long that something wasn't right. And she told them exactly what they needed to do. And they were like, no, we're just going to do this, this, and this. And because she kept insisting, she finally got them to do what it was that she had instructed them to do. And she said it saved her life. Had they taken too much longer in the process,
women athletes, or one of the greatest athletes of all time, on the bed delivering something that basically, most women do naturally, give fucking birth. But yeah.
Plans and Pen says, I definitely agree. Unfortunately, I've encountered 2 Black doctors who I felt like didn't see my health as a priority. No, I understand that too. I mean, Black people fuck too. That's why we are now choosing a different primary care doctor, because we thoroughly enjoyed the woman that we were with, but I think it was her support staff that she had that really fucked up. And I don't like the way they handled it after we brought the fuck up to their attention. I don't like the way they handled it, and I just couldn't get down with supporting her anymore, unfortunately. But that doesn't deter me from supporting a Black doctor. I still want to find another Black primary care doctor. It just ain't gonna be her.
And Black people, can we stop doing that too? Just because you have a bad experience at one Black business or 2 or 3, that you deem them all,
well, all of them,
as that, and then you go right back to your same bullshit.
You get on my nerves. So I had a meeting last night with a Black man, and he and I were talking. He asked about the business that I was trying to start. I told him about the customer service consulting. He said, oh, what's your target? I said, well, originally it was small Black-owned businesses because they get such a bad rap for having poor customer service. Oh, because they do. No, they don't. You have been to businesses and had poor customer service experiences, but they've been Black, they've been white, they've been Asian, they've been Middle Eastern. Yes, they have been all of these things. Customer service is just at an all-time low. You cannot specifically say that all Black-owned businesses have bad customer service, because that is not true. And I don't understand why you have a bad experience at one black-owned business
You
and
do
all of a sudden
all of
you
them.
label all of them.
Well,
Because you have one bad experience at Walmart, you
go to
label
one-
all white-owned businesses
Hell,
now?
you go back to the
'Cause
same
Walton
Walmart.
family is damn sure white.
And you go back to the same Walmart.
Right.
Well,
You
what-
don't even label all Walmart. You
No,
might
you
say that
don't.
Walmart fucked up, but you will go to another one.
No, you won't. You go back to that same motherfucking Walmart that same day. You're like, man, I hate this mother. Get away. I'm gonna get these little chips and these cookies right quick.
Well, what if that's individualized? Like, what if the people that are saying that the experiences are bad at the black businesses have experienced at every black business that they go to a bad experience? Not saying that they should label every black-owned business bad, because they shouldn't. But I'm just saying, what if they go to 4 black-owned businesses and they have and then they have that right to say that every business that I've been to is a bad experience?
But see,
But the
this
thing
is what you
is,
said
what
too,
I'm
though.
saying is we
Words
don't
mean
make
things,
those
right?
types of generalizations
Exactly.
with other type of businesses. I go on plenty of gas
Yeah.
stations that are usually owned by people that don't look like me, and I have shitty experiences, or I witness shitty experiences, even if I'm not the receiver of it. But I don't say every Arab person or every Arab business has terrible customer service.
No, you shouldn't. No, I agree with you. I agree with you. I'm just
I mean,
But
nail
I've
shops
seen
don't
some
be
that
there.
done did some real foul
Yeah.
shit to people that look like me because they're in the neighborhood of people that look like me, even though they don't look like me, and they have shitty customer service.
Hell, somebody.
But ain't nobody
what
talking about
about
don't support this gas station or
Right.
don't support Akbar and all his cousins that's
Yeah.
on every corner within a 5-mile radius.
right.
What about the nail salon? Shit, they the biggest offender.
Right.
You're going there, so you walking there. Oh, you want parkour? You want parkour? Yeah. Let me get a hot dog. So you sit down and bust them toes out. Oh shit! Hold on. You like, hey man, you talking about me? No. I tell her, bring hot towel. Yeah, bring hot towel. Don't. You like, I know this bitch is talking crazy.
You know what you need to do? Like on your phone, just have Google Translate up.
These
and
days
then-
you do that real smooth.
yeah.
So you see her say, this bitch toes is fucked up. You just kick her with that big toe. Bow. Heard you said, little motherfucker. But
Yeah. Nah, definitely. You should, especially if you're African American, you should definitely support African American businesses. But I will say this though. You should support black owned businesses, but you should also, how can I say this?
oh no.
Well, I don't know. Wait,
White
you-
man tiptoe now.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Fuck it. You sick of this PC shit.
I mean, I said something back.
No.
You want to be trying to be PC? boy?
Yeah.
No. But definitely, you should definitely support black-owned businesses. But in general, it's your money.
Yeah,
And you
what you gonna do?
Yeah, and you have the right to do what you want to do, and you should spend your money where you feel comfortable.
True.
Now that's, but you should definitely give black-owned businesses a chance. You know, give them a chance to earn your business. You know, don't like you said, don't exclude them because you went to this soul food spot and you got bad service. So now I'm not just gonna, patronize any black-owned business because they're all bad. That's like you said. That's totally wrong. You know what I'm saying? So definitely give black-owned businesses a chance to earn your business.
Well, hold up. Put a pin in that, Bianca. One second. Why you gotta earn it though? Is the
Well, but-
Chinese spot you going to get your wings
No.
from?
Well, I don't-
Hold on. Are they earning your business?
Yes, if they treat me right, then that's earned. Then my business is earned. Now I'm just saying. See,
But you went to them with no established relationship, no knowledge of what the service would be. and
That's
you gave
right.
Them your business.
that's right, and I'm saying, and if they treat me right, then they've earned my business. Just like the black-owned business, if I go in there and patronize them, and if they treat me right, then they've earned my business.
Basically, what he's saying
They-
is
they've earned my
they
business
earn
going
your-
forward.
they
That's what I'm
earn your
saying, 'cause you go
business
into
by
any-
good experience.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because
So,
any
like
business you're going to, black, white, or whatever, you know, you it's an assumption. No matter what business you're going to, black, white, Arab.
You don't mean the initials.
No, not the
no,
initial. I'm
no,
just
no,
saying.
no, no.
Ongoing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Moving forward, you know,
Yes.
you've earned my business. You know what I'm saying? You treat me
Yes.
right, you've earned my business for me to come back. That's what I'm saying.
Because no matter where it is, like Plans Pen said, if you black,
Yeah.
gray, blue, purple, or other, hey my guy, if you give me bad customer service, my black ass ain't coming back.
Right.
Just plain simple. I might put the shit I got in my hand on your face and walk out the door.
Yes, Resnia, there actually are a few directories of black-owned businesses all across the U.S. I will try to remember to post them on the But Why Live Instagram page later. But We Buy Black is one of them.
I love We Buy Black. They got everything black. All knockoff shoes.
There's another one, Buy From a Black Woman. Those are specifically black female-owned businesses. And there's some more. Like I said, I will try to remember to post them on the But Why Live Instagram page.
But do like I do too though. Like when I Google stuff, I just Google black. Like I Google black business for whatever thing I'm situation looking for. If I want a black doctor, black doctors near me. You know what I'm saying? Or black physicians near me type shit. You know what I mean? So Google is a motherfucker.
And don't forget,
Ask G.
viewers and listeners, the businesses that we promote at the end of our podcast is black businesses. So
Black Wall Street, thank you, Sean.
Yeah, we blackity black over here.
Yeah.
We want to see all the black people in.
Yeah.
Except for maybe Dwayne. I don't know what Dwayne wants, but
Dwayne.
I want to see equality.
There you go. Dwayne, like, it's hard being a white man in America. and when things get back how I used to be.
That's right. Make America great again.
If this nigga come here with a mega hat on, we'll put his head right on camera. But,
I would never do that because it's like make America great again. It's like, well, homeboy, America wasn't great for everybody. So why would you want to make it like that?
But that's the thing, though. They know that.
Yeah.
They know that.
Yeah.
The fact that that's your slogan and you say it out loud and among millions and millions of people that support you and they chant the same shit, everybody, for the moment you came out your mouth or your face with that slogan, you knew that shit meant underlying.
It shows true colors.
Yes, it shows
true colors.
White men, I'm gonna get us back where we used to be.
Yeah.
Because nigga, you know damn well we've been free for how long?
Because they becoming a minority.
As indentured servants, we've been free from that job for what 200 years, right? Am I right?
We're still indentured.
I mean, let's say I'm just saying. So that ain't that long ago. If you think about it, in the big scheme of things, that's
the civil rights movement happened in the 60s.
There you go.
So that was
you was like
50 years ago.
22 then, right?
60 years ago, rather. 50, 60.
Yeah,
No, I wasn't.
Mother, she went through the integration of school.
Dwayne did
Yeah.
too.
My brother was a Black Panther.
It wasn't that long ago.
He was. Well, he was a White Panther, but it's the same thing.
No, it's funny because my pops used to tell this story. It's kind of corny, but like my brother, he was affiliated with the Black Panthers, and my brother is a junior. So like when stuff would happen or he get in trouble or all that, they would always mess with my dad. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
But was he proud though?
nah, man, my dad hated him.
God, I was doing some shit.
Yeah.
I just want to live my life, boy.
Yeah.
Cut this bullshit out.
Yeah, because like, yeah, so it's crazy.
You about to say something crazy?
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's all good. I mean, like I said, if you and Plans Pins, I saw your comment about it's not too many black business doctors in your neck of the woods. And Grant, like I said, it's just try to do your due diligence and try to find it. Cause like I said, these cats are relentlessly working to hide behind these masks of people that's supposed to give a fuck about you. Remember, from what the stories say, this ain't 100% proven, but a doctor killed Martin Luther King, not a gunshot.
Oh, I never heard that.
Real talk, you never heard that story? You heard it, right?
I'm pretty sure I've heard something to that effect.
So, from the story that I heard a while back, was that when King got shot, he went to the hospital. King was sitting up in his bed, hospital bed, the day he got shot, alive and well. The doctor, I forgot, I'm trying to remember exactly what they said. Long story short, the doctors either smothered him with a pillow, told everybody clear the room, and smothered him with a pillow like this nigga not gonna live. Like like this nigga should have been dead. He made it. I'm not gonna let him live on my watch. Smothered this man with a pillow and killed him. That's supposed to be.
I wouldn't be surprised.
But that's what I'm saying though. But that's the kind of shit that we dealing with though. This is supposed to be a doctor who's not supposed to see color, who's not supposed to be biased because you are something that he, that's not that don't look like him.
They basically took the Hippocratic oath.
Yes, you're supposed to be a servant to the people,
right?
But you took it upon yourself to use your mask to hide who you truly are and use it when the opportunity presented itself. Kind of like we were saying about the black women who died from giving birth, and like you don't know the underlying reason why this type of shit be going on. Like we look at it and say, "Oh man, it's fucked up," but you don't know there's a whole group of these motherfuckers who don't made a pact. Or same thing in the police force. I remember years ago, and granted, I'm pretty sure it's still going on today. I think I put something in the IG thing, but you probably don't see it. But
I seen ass shaking. That's what I'm saying. I told you I used the IG page for it, so I can actually access females. Like,
give them the $40 and tell them come on. But yeah, so these cops, these group of cops, I think it was someplace in California. They was all part of a white supremacist gang. But they all joined the police force, got together, got these little tattoos, and they would go around killing black people. And they would do it under the badge, though. Like gang members, you know what I mean? And use that as the shield to, and then they got found out, I think the FBI, somebody found out, well, kiss may be right. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. So staying within our community and praying that, not praying, but like P say, minimizing the risk that people who are supposed to be here to help you out, people who are supposed to be here to take care of you, whatever, are actually here for that purpose and not have underlying biases towards you that you have no clue about and really they're trying to destroy
you. I agree. That just to kind of play devil's advocate slightly. Yes. Call it. What color was Jesus?
I heard he was black.
Okay. Well, no, I'm just saying, like, my Jesus was black.
I heard somebody say something about Billy Goat, but go ahead.
No, I think more now so in today's time, like a lot of things is financial. So I understand like the embedded hatred and racism and everything, but I think the only color that they really see is green. So
I think when your hatred hits a certain level, you don't give a fuck about green either.
That's true, but
all white.
That's true, but they could spin it like, well, they're taking money out of black businesses and you supporting black people. So if you coming to me, I'm taking your money. That's money you ain't spending in your own community.
See, the way you thinking about it. You thinking about it from a big scale.
Yeah,
I get what you're saying. I'm talking about the small scale motherfuckers, the simple minded niggas who still meet up in groups.
Right.
And say, death to all niggas.
Right.
See, those are
all the ones that gathered at Stone Mountain. How
yes.
Were local
them niggas. Those
like local businesses. Yeah. I feel you on that.
Yeah, them are the dumbasses, right? What you talking about is who don't see no color.
I'm talking about like government. Yeah. I'm talking about
you talking about
government races.
500 club.
Yeah.
These motherfuckers on a whole different level.
Yeah.
They talking about, they ain't thinking that, looking at poor and rich.
Yeah, I'm talking about running the world type of motherfuckers.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Now we talking about them too, but we mainly talking about the ones that affect you.
I got you.
Like you said, like the cat who own. I'm just gonna throw somebody that own a restaurant. You go to the restaurant, you don't know every time he serve a black person, he's spending your fucking food.
Right.
You don't know that he trying to, he grind up some bullshit and that's fucking you up, and you trying to figure out why you go stomach fucked up every time you eat this nigga food, but you keep going back. Mr. Charles, hey, what's up, my favorite brother man? He just almost, I got your plate for you. You like, he got your money. Yeah, he gonna still take your money while you sitting here leaking like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Then what happened to the son that's supposed to diarrhea, but we're not talking about it. But he eating them Frito-Lay chips and bitches coated with bullshit. But yeah, so like I said, it just be mindful of it. Like I said, I know we consciously make an effort to support black as much as we possibly can in our everyday life. Like I said, my grass guy, or grass guys, or whomever, black.
Whose business we promoted a couple weeks ago?
Yes, black.
AB.
My handyman, black. Who else we got black, P?
People that fix your car.
Black. Our exterminator is black. Our mechanic is black.
Your president is.
Yeah.
He used to be
black.
Who?
Our president used to be black.
So, But I mean, and then think about this right here too. Like I said, and it's a double-edged sword with it, or not even a double-edged sword because I think it's bad. It's a twofold. You're supporting that black person or that black business. They're able to now hire other black people that look like you. I go to my dentist's office. It's black women there. I feel comfortable around them. I'm listening to nice music as you saw in my teeth and shit. And I'm in here trying not to cry because I'm a man. I'm a whole nigga out here. But I'm also hearing some,
Mary J. Blige or something, yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
They can take me out a little bit, not a lot, because that shit be, whatever, right? Versus me going to a dentist's office and seeing this white woman behind the thing. She don't even acknowledge me. Don't, because she really truly don't like me. You know what I'm saying? She just because I'm black. Then else about it. And I get back here, he ain't doing everything he need to do to numb me up so I don't feel, you know what I mean? It's those little bitty shits like that. So, I generally think my dentist office is amazing. I generally, like P said, our primary care physician, love her. I wish she had better people around her. But I go to her place, she had some white, I think she had like a mixed race person, but it was some black people in there too.
Nah, she was Hispanic.
Yeah, so, they hire people that look like you and me. They give people like us the opportunity to work with them, opposed to you going to Buckhead, spending your money with them folks in Buckhead who don't give a fuck about you, your community, ain't hiring nobody that's, in your community, putting the money back in your situation, and just take your bread and kick it to the curb. So, that's all. I'm off my soapbox. You got anything to add to it?
No, well, what about Caucasian businesses that hire black people?
So we all.
So if you don't support them, then how can they hire more black people?
So we
White
all.
people support them.
Yeah.
Well,
that's true.
It's cool.
That's true. Okay.
Well, and then too, we all do also understand the token black.
So if you
not every business. I'm not saying for every business. I'm talking about for like some businesses, right?
Yeah.
When they have that token one or two to say. Look,
so do you blame the token or you blame the business?
No, you blame business. Outright. Token is for a job.
Right. Okay.
So I'm taking my money.
Right.
I don't know. They have alternative.
Why don't you just go? Why don't you just go where the black people are and get hired there?
You might live nowhere near a black business.
Okay.
It might be different situations that circumstances that prevent you from doing certain things in that time frame.
Right.
So you try and go close to you. Black business ain't by you. This McDonald's owned by a white dude. He gonna put you on.
Okay.
You be shaking fries back there.
Okay.
Until you can get your car or bus pass, go uptown and do whatever. I'm just saying. I'm using this.
I got you.
That's all. And one curveball, I got them all day. Hey, look, I'm knocking them out the park. Go ahead.
Was this guy black?
I don't know what this motherfucker was. Truth be told, I know he did Halle Berry.
Was Halle Berry black?
She mixed. She's
Okay.
biracial.
But what they got to do with him?
I just asked, was he black? That's all.
Black love.
He was black. David just was black. He actually owned he's on the club there in Marietta.
I heard he used to beat up on Halle Berry too.
Speaking of black love, though, can I ask a question?
Yes.
I think this might have been posted somewhere. Maybe it was posted. No, you told me about a conversation you were having with some dudes at work.
Mm-hmm.
How do y'all feel about interracial couples? How do you feel when you see a black woman with a non-black man? Does it incite any type of feelings within you? And then I will answer from the perspective, I can only answer from my perspective. Razmi and Charmin, too, about how you feel about seeing a black man.
Everyone, not just Razmi.
Yeah, anybody.
What about
I don't think nobody else was on, but
it's seven people.
I don't.
What about
And six.
what about a black male with a Caucasian?
That's
what I said. I was gonna jump on that one, but I want to know y'all opinion. Does it incite any type of feeling in you?
So we're looking
when
at
you see a black woman with a non-black man. He ain't gotta be white.
So let me ask you a
but
question.
a non-black man.
Did you want to go first or want me to go first? Because I have some terrible shit to say.
I just say I don't give a damn.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I'm just saying it ain't my life.
I was like, Dwayne also don't want a black woman. He don't want no relationship, so it don't really matter.
No, Dwayne, he loves black women.
Charmin, feel free, Charmin.
Asian
I
women.
love sisters. Ain't nothing like a sister. Ain't nothing like sisters.
Flow bunnies, it don't matter.
Yeah.
But me personally, I feel some type of way about it because I think we had this conversation before, right? I just think that the opposite race truly cannot understand your plight every day, as a person of not just person of color. Like you said, it might be a white woman. It could. A white man might be a Latino man. What case may be, right? But can I stand your place as a black person in this world, especially in America, and.
So is that why you get mad at somebody else's relationship?
I don't. Let's see. I don't get mad.
Because that's what the question is.
But no. She said how you feel.
Any type of emotion. Not necessarily do you get mad about it.
Yeah, I don't get mad.
The mad is an emotion.
But do you feel?
I'm saying I don't get mad.
It's not
though.
the sole emotion.
Yeah,
For the question.
I'm not getting upset about it.
You getting frustrated? Is it frustration or disappointment?
It's someone like
it's
disappointment.
A little angst.
It's a little disappointment. It's like, okay, you know what I mean? Because love is love.
Right.
You care who you love. You love who you want to love is what it is. But when I see it, I just think to myself, you might could have got you somebody black. But it might be in your cars. I don't know. You might have been around, you might have went to school, hung around white people. I don't know what you did. Your area, your community might have been all white. So it might be your comfort zone.
Maybe it could be the black business stereotype. With the black woman stereotype, it's like, well, they all ratchet and,
I'm just saying, every time I see it, I feel a little disappointment from a standpoint of, I think that, at least I think I would have liked for you to have been with somebody in the same race. Because this one thing about it, right? In the black community, and I don't know why we like this, we get to a point where we kind of demonize each other for saying stuff like, I want to keep it all black. Like I want the black wife and the black husband to be black, have little black kids. You know what I'm saying? Like this. In other races, this is what the fuck they do. They teach their kids growing up. Like the Arab race of people, whatever, the Jewish community, like them motherfuckers, like you rarely see them date outside of them of their culture. We the only people that's like free love out here. Even white people do it. White people tell their white kids all the time. I'm white people all the time, You can find your good old white man. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Like, we'll do it. Oh, leave him alone. Leave her alone. They found love. Motherfucker, we are, we going down and like a motherfucker around this bitch. Keep this shit black as we can and stay strong. Everybody else care about everybody else look at the big picture. I think we the only ones, because I think just through the generations of brainwashing and segregation among ourselves, that we feel like it's okay to go outside your race and we shouldn't be demonized for it. I'm not saying that you should be demonized for it. I'm just saying that we feel like we should be demonized if you promote.
Maybe because it's something, the fact of maybe the forced interracial aspect of it, with slave owners,
Raping black women.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. I said forced interracial.
His great granddad was the one. He like,
forced.
I want to respect my ancestors.
Yeah,
So I think my opinion is similar to D'Angelo's a little bit. I am all for love is love, and you love who you want to love. My issue comes in, and again, this is a story I'm making up in my own head, but you do see it. You see it play out often amongst affluent black men, that white women become some sort of prize or some sort of symbol of status, and it becomes not just I love this woman regardless of the shell that she's in. It becomes I have this white woman and I have attained a certain level of success. Mm-hmm. I have made it to this point in life, and this is the trophy that I have to show for it. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it becomes a downing of black women. And not
even though your mama
I love
black.
This person. That's the issue that I have. And again, like I said, just to see a couple walking down the street and I don't know these people, I'm making up that story. I don't know that that's the real deal. He might have just met this woman and they fell in love and it is what it is. And I'm all for that. But I think you just hear it so often and the narrative is always so derogatory towards black women that I just don't really care to see it.
Well, I'm going to tell you something about it too though, right? Especially when it comes to sports. Mm-hmm. It's so pre-programmed in an athlete to get with an opposite race person. Mm-hmm. Meaning, if you're really good, and Dwayne knows this well, if you're really good at what you do, they see it from high school. Mm-hmm. So in high school, hey man, come over here to fucking Notre Dame. Guess who gonna go to Notre Dame? White people. Mm-hmm. when you go and do your tour and everything, it's kind of like the movie Jesus Shuttleworth.
Or even like you said, even from high school, like if
they'll move you.
You'll go
from the hood high school and put you to the Christian Academy school. And they ain't never white people.
Right.
And these white, and I'm gonna tell you scraping down. This is something that I don't know if you guys know about. When I say you guys, I mean the women on this.
What do you mean, you guys?
You people.
Yeah, what do you mean, you people?
But sex is what gets a lot of these athletes to go different places. When they get to these campuses, when they go to do these visits and stuff, it's like, what's the name of the movie?
Well, you talking about He Got Game, but any college movie like that, it shows that.
By far, they are throwing pussy at you, and it's typical of the Caucasian persuasion. And you get up in that school, dealing with them white girls that's doing this and doing all this kind of stuff or whatever. They are pre-programmed to do these things.
I think
to keep you there.
The same thing at UGA.
Yeah, you go.
All of the black football players, they all dated white women.
Who else there?
Because it's black people there.
Listen to me though. Listen to me. Hey, I give you a point in case with that. It's black girls there, black females there. The reason those black females are there, just like Killer, they're smart. They got head on their shoulders. They're trying to get somewhere else in life. They don't have time too much to be sitting here tagging behind a boy. And even if they do, they ain't finna do some stuff that these little privileged white girls trying to do to keep you, because they already have a plan. Once again, the big picture. They're looking at the big picture. I get my hands in you now. When you go, we all see that you're gonna be fine, and you're gonna probably go to the pros. I'm right there with you. I'm gonna get paid, and whether we making it or not, I'm gonna make sure I give some of that money and keep it moving.
But again, even if that's the case, and I don't doubt that it is, I definitely believe there's some legitimacy to that. That still does not account for the negative narrative about black women. If you end up with a white woman just because she threw herself at you and that shit worked out, that's one thing. But to then say, oh, I don't date black women because of this, or I married this white woman because she's so much better. I don't have stress when I get home, and blah, 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 blah. She doesn't have sexual inhibition, or she's whatever. She ain't uptight. She's not approved. You know, these different types of things. That's the bigger issue that I have. The negative narrative about black women that comes out of these interracial relationships.
So let me tell you 2 points.
Where does that narrative come from?
I'm not going to tell you. 2 points. The white women go out their way to make sure they don't portray certain narratives, because these things are already told to you when you courting. He's telling you already what he don't want to deal with. She'll go out her way, make sure you ain't dealing with none of that shit. You get what I'm saying? She gonna make sure you good, right? That's one. Second, keep it real. Have you seen a football player with his helmet off?
Huh?
Have you seen a football player with his helmet off?
Sure.
From high school?
Sure.
Look like toes.
Okay.
So probably in high school at some point, they got rejected by somebody that was in their little hood school before they moved to Christian Academy. Probably a little black girl. But you ugly. But get out here with that ugly face. You gotta be rough to play football. You rough looking.
Okay.
Every basketball player ain't no cute guy. You know what I'm saying? So they take that same sense of what's kind of shit? Your pride. You get hurt from your pride of being rejected, and you
self-esteem.
Not self-esteem. It's your pride.
It's your ego.
It's your ego. Yeah. From her rejecting you and saying whatever case may be, you hold on to that shit all while you growing up, and you get these white girls doing whatever, and so now your mind have festered this hatred,
this disdain towards black women.
Yes, that you held on from high school.
Even though your mama's black woman,
yes,
you have a sister,
but logic not.
You have a daughter, she's gonna be part.
All that, but logic not playing a part in your thought process. This is all coming from a place of hurt. That somebody told you that you look like you look. You know you look like a dirty microphone, and you came mad at it. And so now you around here like, black bitches out here. Fuck y'all black bitches. It's what Snipes said a long time ago. What Snipes said when I was younger, black girls didn't date me because they said I was ugly. And then when he got up and I guess he got himself together a little bit and started making some money, now I want to come to him.
But I mean, money legit changes your looks, though, and we can't.
It do. No. I'm not saying that.
Snipes does look better. Jay-Z looks better. Jay-Z was ugly as fuck.
But see,
for some reason, money makes you look better.
But that's what I'm trying to tell you, though. On the beginning, the ground level, everybody has a base. At your base, you got rejected because you looked like a camel, and you know this. And you might build hatred up. Now some niggas can shake it off. You get what I'm saying? Jay-Z was able to shake it off. But a lot of motherfuckers can't. Especially athletes that's taking other drugs and steroids and things of that nature that's also warping their brain and fucking them up a little bit in the head. And you getting hit and you got concussions and shit. You still hold on to that high school little girl told you that you look like a dirty microphone and you don't know what to do with yourself. So you go grab Becky, because Becky like, oh, I'm not going to be like a little nigga, girl. I'm not going to stress you out. I don't need you. I'll just come suck your dick when you want me to and keep it moving. That's all you want to hear. You should play fucking Call of Duty for 22 hours straight. She ain't going to say shit to you. Our sister's going to be like, boy, you got to get the fuck off that sofa. We got to get something going. You get what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
I don't like the twist he got now, Razmia, but I think he does look better than when he first came out.
But yeah, that's the whole point, though, and I think that what brings on that negative narrative of black women did black, like you said, because like nigga, who they had you? Your dad didn't spit you out into the fucking world you just came to be. You had to have a fucking carrier. Your mama most likely was a black woman.
Gotcha. What were you gonna say, Dwayne? I'm very interested in what kind of foolishness you got to say.
Well, first of all, nothing I say is foolish.
Hot fire. Dylan.
Everything I say is the truth and factual, and everybody should believe everything I say.
Trump.
And actually didn't have no comment on this.
See?
You did. You said a question. I mean, you had a question. You said something about where does the narrative come from?
Yeah, and then
I answered it.
And then he answered it.
I'm out here knocking him down, boy.
I'm assuming that's where the narrative come from. I mean, but like I said, individuals have their own experiences, but I guess it goes along to what you were saying. Maybe
somebody did you grieve.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm not gonna say a lot to you. Did you play sports growing up?
Not professionally, no.
No, I said growing up.
No.
High school.
No.
Fucking middle school.
No.
Pop Warner.
No.
Fuck you.
No, I didn't play. I didn't like. That's what I mean by professional. I didn't play like organized.
Okay.
Sports.
You play like street.
Yeah. We play on the courts and.
But just P, you went to Dub. Mm-hmm. How many football players might be in shape? Might be basketball players might be in shape, but a lot of them got some ugly faces.
Yeah.
And you look at him, you like, boy, that nigga look tall.
I liked one that he had a funny face. It was kind of Play-Doh-y.
See?
What
the fuck is it? A nigga with a Play-Doh-y face. Do you hear this shit?
But I still thought
you called him Play-Doh face?
Yes.
I did not. But
he hates you to this day, don't he?
We had a class together, and I found out he couldn't read.
Look at that. Look at that. There's too many concussions.
How was he in the damn class?
Because he's a fucking football player. Like, I played football. I had to get off the team because I was pretty. I'm like, I'm out of here. I'm out of here. Y'all niggas is ugly. Y'all used to...
we probably keep it real on this podcast and not tell
you're right.
fables.
We keep 1,000. I remember vividly... what these streets did to me.
Okay, Jigga.
Yeah. I remember one time, a dude I was trying to fight a girl on the football team. You know how you have practice after school, whatever. So we out in the hall, and he was trying to one of the cheerleading chicks, and she told him straight to his face, "Boy, I'm trying to talk to you. You ugly." And this nigga jacked her up. I'm like, "Bitch, I'll hit you in your face." I was like, but he was on that shit too, though. It took 3 of us to get him off her. He was a strong ass nigga. I'm like, boy, this ain't for me because he hit me. This pretty. Can't go through that. You go back slinging some weed or something. Some bullshit. But yeah, so that's it. I think a lot of that stuff, and granted, like Dwayne said too, you don't know the complete narrative of everybody's plight and their path that they take down that road. Mm-hmm. Hell, you might have somebody who was abused by their mother growing up, and that might be the reason why they hate themselves. Or they just might. I mean, you never know. Like I said, but I think a good bit of them come from the fact that they was ugly growing up. They were the Play-Doh face baby. They can play. That's why they playing sports. They parents seen them was like, ooh, boy, you gonna play football? Get get you somewhere where you run around a little bit. You run that ugly off. And somebody called him in school. Not kids in school. They don't give a fuck. They had no filter. Called you a little ugly fat boy. You like, what? And now you hate all black people.
All black people in their businesses.
All black people, yes. You out here on social media going ham. But all right, so yeah, that's it. Just try your best to support your black business, man. It's good for us.
Is that a segue?
Segue for that, I just said shit.
He's going back to the business this week.
No, we got one more topic real quick.
We do?
We do.
We talked about George Zimmerman ass.
We ain't talking about this one. This one, you want to talk about.
We ain't got no time for that one.
You don't think so?
No.
What is it?
No, we ain't got no time for
transgender.
that one. We talked about it. We talked about it on the lost episode. That's why it's a lost episode.
All right. So we'll wait this week for Sean to come back and tackle that one.
Y'all definitely want to talk about it with Sean. Y'all might just need to,
We need a Sean.
Yes, we do.
Sean be saying some real.
That's why we need him.
Yes, we need the color.
So that y'all can offend everybody?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh my Lord. Okay.
Who we offending though? Because everything we'll say is gonna be honest.
We're saying what people think. They just.
The stuff is opinions, though.
Yes.
Opinions can be hurtful.
True.
Because opinions are not facts.
Facts.
People have opinions about us because we're fat.
Yes.
That doesn't make them true.
That's
so
cool.
somebody have an opinion about your sexuality.
Yes.
But
this is not about the sexuality though.
It's about transgender people, is it not?
It's yes and no.
Uh-huh.
It's about
That's where it ends. As far as the sexuality is.
Yes, that's all.
That's where it ends.
It's the fact that they are transgender. That's the baseline, but that's not the point of the conversation.
Okay.
The point of the conversation is sports.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure I want to hear your opinion on it too, because I guarantee you that you probably be on our same page.
Okay. Well, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah. Well, all right. So let's go ahead.
Topic. What about transgender? I think they just gave a little teaser right there.
Come back next week.
That's right. Same bat channel. Same bat channel.
All right. So we finna.
We should have started and then went to a commercial.
No, we like radio. Oh man, y'all want to hear what we got coming up? Y'all want to hear what we got coming
That's
up?
right. We got to pay these bills, but we back in 3 minutes.
Hey man. 22 more minutes. Stay here, cause you gonna hear this.
And you want these tickets to the concert tonight?
22 minutes, come back. Hey man, we're gonna have a concert tomorrow. Like, man, fuck this nigga, man. Have me out there with this bullshit.
Oh, they don't know. They gave the tickets away.
Yeah.
It's like, dang, man. And you got me out here calling.
Gave him away 22 minutes. Yeah. All right, so great people. This is our black business for today.
Please support them and don't have predisposed opinions about them.
Notions about their service.
Yeah. If you go there and they give you bad customer service, then that's different. But like I said, go there first and
give them opportunity.
Yeah, give them the opportunity to fuck your shit up.
Hopefully they don't fuck your shit up.
Hopefully they don't. They shouldn't. Nobody that we mess with should mess your shit up.
Well,
hopefully.
Yeah. All right. So the name of the business is called Perfectly Hued.
Perfectly hued.
That's just it.
Like,
bitch.
I thought you said healed.
No, I said hued.
HUED.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
So their website is perfectlyhued.com. So basically what this is a black owned greeting card business. So they sell black green cards. So you have, typically you go into CVS, Walgreens, et cetera, and you're looking for a card for your loved one, whether, it's birthday or bar mitzvahs or whatever the case may be. And you look for that card, you're like, I just don't, it's just a bunch of colors and shit. And whatever, you see characters on it, but they don't look like you. They have solved this.
Well, it's funny, but it's not. It's white not, funny.
Yeah,
it's like Friends. It's not like the Fresh Prince.
It's not Def Comedy Jam funny.
Yeah.
So, but I don't know if you cards funny, but by the way, but these are black, like I said, black green cards. So I'll just read you right quick what it said. We are illustration based boutique that features children's greeting cards and stationery. So if you go to their website, you'll see some of their cards. They have like little black boys on the cards, little black girls, et cetera, et cetera. Like I said, they're beautiful cards. well made. You go to their IG page. Their IG page is perfectly hued on IG. So simple, same as the website. You go in there, you see different people that they've did business with, from Stacey Adams, right? Not Stacey Adams. What's her name?
The shoes?
No. Stacey Avery.
Abrams. Yeah.
I said Adams.
The governor candidate.
Yeah.
Gubernatorial candidate.
You know, they do good business. It's two young black women. So definitely go out and support them. Go to their Instagram page. Follow them. Follow them. Go to their website. We got Christmas coming up. Order some green cards for them. Send to your people for Christmas. I guarantee you they get this in the mail, or you give them to them by hand. This is a nice change of pace when they normally get them dusty ass cards you be trying
from
to get
Hallmark.
Out. You feel me?
Yeah.
Start on 2020 birthday cards.
Yeah,
Right.
stuff like that, man.
Right.
I mean, you know, inclusion is about seeing yourself on
Representation. Representation matters.
on every little basic thing that you got. So a little black girl seeing herself or seeing having a card that has a little black girl that look like her goes a long way, right?
It definitely could be inspirational.
Yeah, especially with her hair comb.
Yeah, but just just in general, just like you said, especially for like you said, young men and women.
Yeah,
they see black astronauts and black doctors and black politicians, and like, well, it's something else for me out here besides selling dope or selling ass or
$40 and shit.
Yeah, doing podcasts or whatever,
But yes, like I said, that's our black business for the week. Sean, what you said? I'm not gonna read that coming out loud. You're not gonna read that coming out loud. You must get off the toilet. Next week we should have the whole crew here, pending nothing, like apocalyptic happens. We would love for you guys to come back next week. Like I said, our first topic will be the transgender conversation. Make sure you're here on time. We will try to be and get our thoughts and opinions out about that.
So we'll see you guys next Friday, December 13th at 8 p.m. here on the YouTube channel.
Friday the 13th.
So hold on. So just to FYI real quick. You said December 13th, right?
Correct.
So are you going to time for Christmas? Probably so.
It won't be
That's not December 13th.
I know. No shit, sure lost. I'm asking.
I'm not sure.
All right. So we might have episode on the 27th. But we'll see. See how everybody travels going.
You just skip like the 20th. You just trying to give people a heads up.
I'm trying to give them a foresight.
Gotcha.
I got some Encyclopedia Brown words too. Foresight.
Sure. They didn't come from the encyclopedia, but whatever.
It's the I said Encyclopedia Brown. Did you read those books?
What books?
Encyclopedia Brown.
Maybe.
Don't nobody read? Didn't we just establish that? Don't nobody read?
Y'all knew.
Nobody's in these.
Y'all niggas don't read.
Like, hey, do you read
I
books?
tell people bye.
See y'all later. Appreciate you for coming out. We'll see y'all next week.
Like, subscribe,
and comment and slap the notification bell.
Yes, sir.
You gotta hit the button though.